Good morning, friends. It is Checkmate back with another trade, and we had a pretty decent pump on CTX of about 200%, and I saw another opportunity for a spot trade that I got in maybe 2 days ago, I want to say. This trade is for $75,000. The ticker is Prcl. Again, none of this is some sort of financial advice. This is just a journal of my trades as I grow this channel and this journey. It's for sole purposes of documentation. We are not doing any sort of in-depth analysis of the company, their team, or what they do. As far as I know, it's a real estate trading company. It's tradable on Coinbase, and that's just what I'm doing. It's a spot trade. This is the trading channel, and this is the second spot trade that I ever show on here. I typically keep my spot trades or positions off, and I just focus on my leverage trading journey, in which we're gonna talk about this too right now. We're gonna provide an update on breakout prop and how I'm doing. But before that, let's go ahead and quickly dive into this new spot trade that I'm in. Prcl, Prcl. And the things that I saw when I got into this trade. Alright, this is a new coin. Apparently it's been out since last year, less than a year old. And the first thing that I saw was that it came down to this level, trying to turn that into a support. You can also see a Fibonacci golden pocket here, which it kind of came down a little bit, and then he just shot back up into the pocket. But I mean, when I got into the trade, I got into the trade before it broke through the golden pocket. I got into the trade somewhere here. So to be fair, that's what I was seeing at that time. My stop loss was probably somewhere down here on this spot trade. The second thing that I saw was this falling wedge formation. Give me a second, my cat is fucking with my dresser. Stop! Get off, bro. Sorry about that, folks. It's just I have a very needy cat, and when he doesn't get what he wants, he goes off and starts acting up. But anyways, I saw this falling wedge, and I saw the price was getting compressed. I saw that it was building support in this level, and then I coupled with the confluences of market cipher V, it gave me enough confidence to pull the trigger on this trade. I posted a short about this a few days ago. I just didn't really have the time to make a video, but I'm doing it now. Still at the bottom, so we're gonna see that on the 2-day money flow had already come up, and then it came up very minimally for the December pump, and then came back down, but it's not coming down deep. The RSIs are turning back up. The momentum waves are below the -60, which indicates a weaker bearish momentum. So I'm expecting this to turn around. The daily, you can also see we have a bullish divergence here. We have temporary bottom indications, Bitboy green dots. We have a bullish divergence to price. Price is coming down as momentum's coming up. We have very small money flow waves. RSIs are coming back up, and they're together and they're low. The 12-hour, we can see also the bullish divergences with the momentum. We can see that we have direction in the money flow. It's in the red. We buy the red, we sell in the green. RSIs are curving back up, and the confluences between market cipher, it just it goes from the daily and downwards. We can see the same thing in the 11th hour. In the 11th hour, anchor wave, trigger, bullish divergences, direction up with the money flow, RSIs coming up, VWAPs coming up, and it all just looks the same, or was looking the same when I got into this trade somewhere here. And yeah, so it's a very simple trade. It was at the bottom in my opinion, and that's it. I mean, we're just gonna have to monitor and see what happens. This RSI, I mean, I'm expecting this green RSI to come up here. If it stays down here and this one shoots up too high, we're gonna have to see a pullback until these RSIs can shoot up together. And so yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. I mean, on the small time frames, I guess if you go to the 30-minute, you can see something here too. You can see we have a bullish divergence in the money flows. We have a big money flow wave, medium, small divergence. We can see here waves are coming up, momentum's coming up, RSIs are up. So and overall the trade looks good. You know, we're still gonna have to wait a little bit of time and see what happens. If you were to just do a simple trade, I guess your target should be somewhere here, but because of the market cap for this project, it's a market cap, it's spot trade. So for me, I'm gonna be aiming for the stars. It currently sits around 60 million market cap. So we could easily 10x, 5-10x from here, depending on the market conditions, the market environment. So we'll see. If I was leveraging this, probably I would take profits on the way, but being spot trade shooting for the stars, I'm gonna either get a 10x, 5-10x, or I'm just gonna break even. That's that. As far as my breakout prop account goes, I took a couple of trades recently. You can kind of see here the numbers, but I've been trading really badly the past, maybe last week. I took a large hit of about, I want to say like 5k loss in different trades. Stone, excuse me, my cat. Bro, chill. Anyways, yeah, so I took a hit on my trading account for I think almost $5,000 in a spread of 2 trades or 3. What happened was I round tripped my my trade. I was up. I think I had gotten in the trade somewhere here, and then it went all the way up. I was up like $2,600, and then I had a stop loss somewhere here. I didn't think it would take it out, but it did because my trend lines were not appropriately set up, and so it took me out. And then the blast trade also. If you see my other videos, I had a trade on blast, and you know that went south. But yeah, so I ended up staying off recording, but I did some trades, and I managed to make almost all of it up. I think I'm only down like $1,000. My balance had gone down to like 101,300 from having it around 106,500. So we're almost there. We're almost back to, I guess, break even, you could say. I already took my second payout, as mentioned before. I've taken about $9,000 worth of payouts in this account, and I still have about $5,700 worth of available payouts. But I'm trying to build the equity up. Maybe I'm not sure. I want to get it to 115 before another payout of like 5,000, 6,000. We'll see. Maybe I'll just take another payout when I do 110 again. Who knows? But this is the other trade that I did. I mean, I did a couple of trades, but I just want to go over the latest one. You can see here the results. Hold on. Come on. As you can see, I had a streak of bad trades. Well, these were good ones, but I started going red and red and red, and then I recovered these ones, which were very good trades. Alright, so it was ETH. This was an ETH trade. So let's start step by step with what I saw. before we go to market cipher, let's look at the structure of this chart and what I saw, what I noticed. I guess the first thing that I noticed was trend lines. We have this trend line that backs up about 45 days, and every time it hits it, it rejects. Right? Okay. The first thing that I saw, like, okay, this is a resistance, and then I saw this one right here, and this one has about 87 days worth of data. Every time it hits this point, it acts as support. Second thing that I saw, right? Another thing that I saw was a golden pocket Fibonacci. Here, boom. A 0.786 retrace level right at the cross of this trend line. That was the third confluence. The fourth confluence was a support level right there. Somewhere here. Okay, that's four things as a confluence to mark this level. And then if you zoom in even lower, here's what I saw. This one and this one, something like this. This could have broken down, sure, but because we had this trend line backing us up, the chance of that happening was low, in my opinion. My entries were 2 entries of 5,000 margin each. The 3052 and 3066 entry point, which were 3052, somewhere here. The first shot was around here. The second shot, it came all the way here, it came back down, and I entered here, 3062. So it was 2 entries at different points before he, started rising. I guess what gave her the initial pump was the Fed meeting when Jerome Powell's gave the announcement about the rates and said that banks could serve crypto holders. So that gave it a nice pop, and then we're seeing the aftermath of the market digesting the news. The move, it doesn't look big on the chart, but it is. You can see here. This one, the first shot, the first entry, which was here, was 5.31% move to a 1.45 loss risk. The second one was just 4.85% move to a risk of 1.5. Remember that all of these trades on ETH and BTC on breakout, they're all at 5x leverage. So 5% move at 5x leverage is 25% ROI on margin. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It's a good trade. Initially, my target was up here at 3,300. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I decided to close it here. Well, maybe because I guess it makes sense. This is the previous high, and also I guess if you zoom out, you can see this acting as a resistance. So rather than writing this back, I just decided to take profits and recover a lot of the capital that I had lost. Because as you can see, my first entry went up here and then rolled all the way back down, which is where I entered my second entry. So that's what I saw. What else do I have here? I was talking like a falling wedge here. So there was a lot of confluences here. This one, no. There was a lot of confluences at this level specifically, from a golden Fibonacci to the trend lines, to these trend lines, And then if Ethereum managed to confidently break through this trend line somewhere here and then retest this level, I'm gonna aim to long ETH again to the upside. But we'll see. Oh, I forgot to mention there was another thing that gave me confluence at this level. Watch this. This spider line, bro. This spider line. Spider line is 1.0. It just happened to cross this trend line going upward at the first entry. And you can see how they work pretty good. These trend lines work pretty good. So that was another confluence there. This one, the 2.0 ones, they're not that strong, but you know, they're there. That's as far as the chart goes. Now, as far as market cipher goes, what did I see in this trade? Well, on the daily, we were forming a trigger wave. Trigger wave, the RSIs were kind of getting low. I expected them to go low, like all the way over here, but they didn't do it. Yeah, I mean, it was a tough read on ETH as far as market cipher, because everything just looks. Oh, you looked before. It looks so undecided. But I did see a couple of signs that gave me confidence. You just gotta go back and kind of find them. Let me see. Well, we're starting to see some bullish divergences here. Price came down as momentum was starting to come up. The money flows were thin, but you know, we got, I guess they're bigger in size and then small. Like that, so also a bullish divergence here. Yeah, I think the main thing was the level that gave me a lot of confidence. It was that level. So, but for market cipher, I know I saw a lot of different things. Just right here, anchor trigger, money flows coming up. Maybe in the small time frames. Right here, boom. We have this temporary Bitcoin green dots. We have this anchor trigger, money flows coming to the upside. RSIs are trying to flip. VWAPs are coming up. Same thing with the 30-minute. Big, medium, small, coming to the upside. A lot of Bitcoin green dots, cluster of Bitcoin green dots. Anchor, trigger. Yeah. Thick money flow, medium, small. The cluster, anchor, trigger. And that's kind of what gave me more confluence as it pertains to market cipher. I should have held that trade a little longer to my target, but that's fine. It was a 5-point-something% trade on 10k margin. So yeah, that's as far as breakout goes in my current trade. With that being said, and thanks for watching, friends. Let me know in the comments if this trade analysis for the breakout kind of is working for you, or I don't know, if you find this entertaining. Thanks.